Hello, welcome to this demonstration of Centerprise Data Integrator. In this demonstration, we'll be showing the Centerprise Data Integrator and its capabilities with Microsoft Dynamics CRM data integration. First, we'll be showing you how we're going to be able to move all of our Salesforce information, including leads, accounts, contacts, opportunities, as well as the relationships between these entities, and move them into a fresh Microsoft Dynamics CRM installation. To do that, we're going to use our tool, Astera's Centerprise Data Integrator, and that's the tool that you're looking at here. And also, we're going to be using the one-click Salesforce to Dynamics migration package. This is an out-of-the-box package that comes with the tool, and it's comprised of data flows and workflows. The workflow is the orchestration component, and it's basically dictating the series of events that will happen in order to do that, and all these things will take place as you see here, one after another, until it gets to here where it does it in parallel. And then also the data flows, which is the mapping component. In this case, though, you see that the first thing we're doing is generating the IDs, and this is important because we're going to need to maintain the referential integrity, and I'll explain a little bit more about that in the subsequent section. And then we have after the ID generation, we have the account data flow mapping. And here, by double-clicking on this object in the project, you can see an example of that mapping. So here we have the Salesforce account table being mapped into the Microsoft Dynamics CRM target table. And these blue lines in between represent the fields being mapped from the source to the target. And the purple boxes here being the transformation. In this case, we have a lookup transformation. This lookup, and if I preview the data here, you can see a sneak preview of that lookup. What it's doing is basically translating the original Salesforce ID into a brand new GUID to be able to insert into the account identifier for this table. And this is important because this identifier will be used throughout a lot of the other mappings in order to maintain that referential integrity or the relationships between the objects. So, and again, this is all done for you out of the box. All these mappings are done. You're free to modify them, but basically no modification is needed. All the mapping is done for you. The only thing you have to do is go to the entry point of this package, which is the main workflow here, and click the Run button. Doing so will kick off the series of events, which will then load a Dynamics installation, whether it be online or on-premise, with the corresponding Salesforce information. Here we're looking at contacts. You can see all of the contacts that we've taken from our Salesforce deployment, including all of the related information such as account and so on and so forth. So that pretty much summarizes the one-click data migration capabilities of Centerprise. Now we'd like to examine how Centerprise treats Microsoft Dynamics as another data source. What I mean by that is we treat it as like another database data source, including the ability to treat the entities as tables, including column information, key information. Here we're looking at Salesforce. But the same thing can be done with Microsoft Dynamics. Here you see all the entities displayed as tables. And you can also run queries on that. And so here you can see where I have an example of some queries. For example, I can select this. I can highlight a specific SQL statement, select it, run the query, and get the information that I'm looking for. And here I'm running select statements, but they can also be inserts, deletes, updates. Pretty much anything you can do with Transact SQL you can do so with the data source browser component of Centerprise, which becomes very useful in a Microsoft Dynamics CRM integration project, as you're going to want to make sure that the data that you're expecting to be there is in there. So that pretty much concludes this demonstration of Centerprise Data Integrator and the capabilities with Microsoft Dynamics CRM. Thank you very much. You can find more information on www.astera.com and look at an overview demo for more about what Centerprise Data Integrator can do. Thank you very much.